Hey guys, so far in this year we have been looking at ecosystems. We've been analyzing how these organisms all depend on those abiotic and biotic factors to be able to survive in their habitats. And so you had a question in that abiotic and biotic forms that I want to kind of review and talk through because some of us are just missing it, others are on the right track. So let me explain this and it'll help us lead into this next assignment. So you were given this picture here of this desert. I know if you click on that image, it gets bigger eventually, but the way I've got it, I can't quite do that. We're just going to use this smaller photo. But the question's saying, using that food web there, which of the following will not happen if urbanization in this ecosystem causes the jackrabbit population to die? So you're losing 80% of these rabbits. So keyword here, of course, is which will not happen, but also urbanization. Some of you might have had trouble with this, just not knowing what the word means. I don't know, but urbanization is just a fancy word for saying that you're building an urban area. You're creating an urban area. And so we will say so it's building, of course it's going to cut out. So it's building homes, businesses, roads, anything like that. And so urbanization is when they take this once open area and then they start putting houses or streets there. Concrete, basically. So going through these answer choices, which will not happen, so the tortoise population would decrease because there's less competition with rabbits. Okay, well, if you lose 80% of the rabbits, you are already having a lot less competition there. So that's a possibility. The fox population would decrease because they have a smaller food supply. The fox, they eat multiple, so their rabbit population goes down, yeah, but they also have the kangaroo rat to eat from as well. And so that would happen though, because you lose their organisms. The kangaroo rat population would decrease because the snakes must focus their efforts on eating rats instead. So the snakes, they eat rats and grasshoppers. Weird, I didn't know that. And so that's a true statement because the kangaroo rats are going to be eaten much more, and so they'll die off faster. The prickly pear population would increase because less of it is eaten. So, same thing, that's eaten by multiple things. Even though you're losing the rabbits, you're still having more things eating that pear, so that's possible. So for this one, keep that in mind as far as why the tortoise population. So the way I reason through this, keep that in mind whenever you're reading these other food webs. Remember that the arrow shows the direction that the energy is traveling to, so that organism is consuming that other one to gain its energy. And that if you lose even one organism, it affects all these other things that went to it. And so it's kind of a big old cause and effect thing that it keeps playing over and over.